It's your job to fulfill my needs. That's it. There's nothing else to say. The end.
When we got married, we filled out the whole marriage certificate thing, and
No, you're
I didn't
supposed to
see anywhere.
feel. No, you're supposed to provide and completely.
I didn't read that anywhere in the
Yeah,
fine
no,
print.
that's part of marriage.
If I would have read
I
that on the
have
fine
needs,
print,
and you have to fulfill those needs.
I
That's
had a
it.
30-day guarantee.
Well, that's 30 days has passed.
Wow. Well, aside, sorry that you guys had to hear that. But welcome to Power Marriage. My name is Pablo Marte, and this is my demanding wife.
Mariceli Malte. Yes.
This is her right here, demanding.
Yes.
It's like her hand is out like mine right now. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Give me, yeah.
Um, so, what? So it's my.
It's your job to, yeah. So, to fulfill the empty and the feelings, and it's your job to make me feel good.
That's my job.
That's what I hear.
Wow. I'm gonna have a sad life
Why?
if you depend on me to fulfill
My needs.
those needs.
Yeah, well, you're the husband and I'm the wife. Isn't that what happens when we get married?
I don't think so. So obviously there's roles, right? There's things that the husband should do, me. There's things that the wife should do, you. Um, but I'm not here to make you happy.
Okay, I thought that's.
I can't make you happy.
Why not?
You have to find your happiness and fulfillment elsewhere. First of all, if you base all your happiness on me, then I'm gonna fail you. That's
Well, you're my husband.
yeah.
Who else is gonna fulfill that need?
I don't mean the guy upstairs because we got a neighbor up there talking about beyond the second floor, higher, up in the
there?
sky,
Okay.
up in heaven. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's where you need to be,
Okay. Well,
focusing your attention.
okay. Didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I know. It's a common mentality out there, right? Same thing with husbands, right? Well, she doesn't cook for me. She doesn't, she doesn't clean the house. She doesn't do all the things that a wife is supposed to do. She's not doing them. And that's it. It's I can't live like this anymore. She's not doing her part, so it's over.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's done.
yeah.
But she's not cooking. She's not doing what her job is. It is that
She's
it?
not doing her
Okay.
responsibility.
Well, there's a lot of that.
So the main thing of this video is marriage is more about giving than receiving. Marriage is more about giving than getting. Right? My job should be focused as a husband is more, well, maybe not just as a husband, just as a husband, as a spouse, as one of the married parties. My job is to give to her, right? Give her, attention, give her, right? As a man, I provide, give her from my time. Make, obviously, again, if we break it down to man roles, then make sure that things are not broken in the house. In our case, because it's what we've talked about, is my job to take out the trash,
Do the laundry.
do the laundry.
Some
Yes,
do laundry.
yes, she doesn't do laundry.
I
But
don't-
that's again, that's in our household what
Yeah.
we've talked about, what we have agreed on. But it's not my job to make you happy. I can't make you happy. That's a personal thing, and that's something you need to seek elsewhere. And the best place to seek that is with God, because God will never fail you. If you put your happiness in me, and you trust for that happiness in me, and I will fail you because I'm a man, I'm a human being. I live in a fallen world, and I'm a sinner, so I will fail you, and well, your whole world is shattered if you're putting your happiness on me. Then you're not going to be happy, and well, then you're probably going to blame it on me anyway. But
Yeah.
you're not going to be happy. But then you're going to go look for happiness somewhere else, and
That's
if
the
you keep
problem.
looking in the wrong place, you're never going to find happiness. Your happiness comes from putting your trust in Jesus Christ, in God, and He will never fail you. I'll fail you 100 times, maybe more than that, but
Yeah.
He'll never fail you.
No, that's true. That's again, that was a little skit that we did there. Did we do
Oh, that
okay?
was a skit?
Yeah, it was a skit.
Wow.
Honey, I know you can fulfill my needs.
I didn't know you went to acting school.
Yes, I did before I met you.
Oh,
So no, but it's true. That's one thing that in the beginning we thought that the same way. You know, I thought, well, he's supposed to be fulfilling every need in my life. And like he said, we live in a fallen world. He can't. I mean, he just can't. We're speaking about something that is too high. You know, it's high expectations that we're expecting our spouses to try to provide that when the only one that can actually provide that happiness, that longing that we're constantly in need in, it's through Christ. You know, it's having that relationship first with Him. You know, and He fixes everything else and makes this workable, makes this a pleasant. It makes it for me to give to Him, for me to serve my husband, because you know what? I'm getting everything that I need from God.
from upstairs,
Not upstairs, but
above,
from
upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. And it's the same way, right, for the husband. I can't expect her to fulfill all my needs. You know, all the needs that she can't and that she may fail at. You know, those are the needs I need to seek, and I get those fulfilled by God. And that's the only way that the marriage can work. And again, it's more about giving. I'm not here thinking only about what am I going to get. I'm thinking about what I can give. So we talked about, right, the chores that I do in the house. That's just normal. We agreed upon them, right? There's responsibilities in the house as a husband and wife. We got to sit down and say, all right, we got this list of things we got to do. What would you like to do? What would you like to do, right? We each write down what we like to do. And then even if there's stuff that we don't like to do, but they still need to get done, then we still got to delegate those.
Yep.
And again, that's just how we do here. And other things, there's duties that are, let's say, the man's duty, and there's things that are the woman's duties. And again, you know, in the way we live, there are certain of those tasks that can be, you know, right? I'm not talking about, let's say, like take out the trash, right? Obviously, usually, right, that's the man does that, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know, providing the sense of security, you know, taking care of things around the house, as opposed to, and I'm talking about things that, you know, need to be broken, things that are broken that need to be fixed, things that need to be repaired. And then in your case, you do other stuff. I mean, since we've been married, I have always had my breakfast, lunch, and dinner prepared. And my wife does that. I didn't ask her to do it. She just always does it, you know. So that's a role of the wife, you know, and she does that very well.
Yeah,
Where'd you learn that?
my mom. For my mom, I always saw my mom fixing my father's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, whatever it was. Anytime she was always, you know, he had his stuff, and it's a way of giving and serving to you. It's a way of me loving my husband, you know, because there's different ways of showing love and affection and the intimacy part of it. That's part of the intimacy, you know, and I enjoy that. You know, I enjoy, since we got married, even when we were angry or we fought, I will still do his lunch. I will still pack it. I will still do his eggs in the morning and make sure that he had the dinner when he got home or whatever it was. And if we fought or something, I will always try to give a note, you know, like, hey, have a good day or something, you know, just trying to approach it in a different way. But yeah, it's something that I enjoy doing. Even now with his schedule that is, you know, early in the morning, I still make sure that he has his coffee ready in the morning. He has his water for his boiled eggs and everything else. So I enjoy doing that. And that's part of our growth. That's part of how we've done it in our marriage, and it's worked. You know, a lot of women say, wow, you're a better wife than I am because I don't do any of that stuff to my husband. And maybe you should, you know, maybe you should start, you know, practicing those serving, and maybe he might see it like, oh wow, this is something new, or what's going on, you know, and something might spark, you know, things shift. That's what happened in our marriage. A lot of stuff that I started to do differently, he shifted in a different way. And it's not about changing him, it's about, again, it comes back to me, that feeling of oh, you need to supply that need, you need to fulfill all of that. That doesn't come from him. And that's one thing that we had to learn too in our marriage. So
But I got proof that you thought like that, because at the beginning of the video,
that was just a skit.
that was your acting.
That was acting.
That was
action.
good skills.
Yeah, I know.
You almost had me convinced.
Really.
No, not really. Um,
So
so,
rude.
so again, right, marriage is about giving, and so even though she takes care of all those things, because now I got to get up so early to go to work, right? She leaves my meal prepared. It's in the fridge. So in the morning, all I have to do is grab my lunch bag and grab the lunch from the fridge and put it in there. The coffee machine is all ready. She leaves it prepared. I just hit the on button. She leaves water there so I can boil some eggs or something in the morning. All I got to do is turn on the stove, you know, and take it from there, so she doesn't have to get up so early. And on my days off, then I get up early, and I'll make some breakfast,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And I'll decide, all right, what am I going to cook today, you know? And lately, you like some lamb meat,
Yes,
so every
I
now
like
and then
lamb.
I go buy a piece of lamb, you know, and I
Yep.
season it and marinate it and
He cooks
cook it and prepare it, you know, and again, because it's my day off, so I get off from work, but I'm not off from marriage,
Yeah.
you know. And again, I just said how much she gives, right? So it's not only about getting, it's better to give than to receive. So I feel like on my days off, I get to give as well, you know.
Yeah.
And even not on my days off, I mean, I try to give always,
do.
you know. We just, again, we have different things that we do, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, so again, that's what works for us, and that's what we do. And hopefully, you know, it's working out for you guys, whatever you
Yes.
guys are doing. If it is, leave some comments so that, you know, it could help other people, whoever's reading these comments, or whoever will read those comments. We like to read the comments.
Yep.
If this helped you in any way, subscribe to the channel.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming back. We enjoy doing these, and thank you for just encouraging us to continue to do these.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.